This is insanely clever. There is a secret Easter egg where you can earn yourself potentially a free NFT brought to you by YLDY. Let me show you real quick how to do that before we get going. Go to yieldly.finance. Link for that is in the description of this video. Go to the home page right here, yieldly.finance. If we scroll down, this is really cool. This was brought to me by a subscriber as a comment, and I thought this was awesome. We want to scroll down to our partners where we can see all the partners with YLDY, so you can be impressed by that. But over here is a pixelated flamingo. If you click on this bad boy, then it's going to take you to the next screen of YLDY for DeFi invaders. And then you're going to type in your name. You found the hidden flamingo. It's time to suit up, ride this bird, and defend Planet YLDY from impending invasion. If you're lucky, you might win a rare NFT. To enter the competition, simply enter your Algorand wallet and have a go. Good luck. We are going to do that now. We are nerdy. Dude. Stuff. And then we need to enter our Algo wallet, which we will grab from the the Algo optimizer, so that way we can get our hands on this NFT. Right here is our wallet address. Copy and paste that. It's also in the link it's in the description of this video. If you guys want to send any Algo tips my way, is greatly appreciated. And we are going to let's play. Boom, there we go. We are entering to get a free rare NFT from YLDY. Let's wait for that transaction to clear. That Algo wallet doesn't look right. Please double check it. Okay, all right. Maybe it's because there's a space here. Yep, right there. Looks like there's a space. Maybe I kerfuffled it. Let's go ahead and try it again. There we go. Let's play DeFi invaders. What do we got? Press enter to play. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, every time I hit pause, it's going to, or every time I hit space, it's going to, oh, what is it doing? Every time I hit space, it's going to stop recording, so I might have to try this outside of, yeah, I'm going to have to try this outside of recording, so let's see. Alright, so we played a couple of times. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the footage while playing, because when I'm screen grabbing, every time I hit space, and that's what you need to shoot, it would stop the recording of the video. So we played it for a few minutes while recording this video. Our high score so far was 1350. If you guys can beat that, let me know in the comments below what your high score was. Nerdy dude stuff. For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is Psycho Penguin Vanilla Porter, brought to you by Odyssey Beer Works out of Arvada, Colorado. This is a vanilla porter with 5.8% alcohol by volume, and it's just kind of eh. I had a sip of it. My wife had a sip of it. Really nothing to write home about. Pretty watery on flavor with really not much vanilla to it. Tastes like a watered down Guinness. This is probably about a 3.5 out of 10. Cheers to you guys. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about Bitcoin, crypto, and Algorand and YLDY and all that good stuff. If this is your first time on the channel, thank you for watching that long intro. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on the bell notification as we post videos weekly, and we do a stream every Monday at 2 p.m. Just a quick shout out to my merchandise. Let's go Bitcoin. If you want a cool t-shirt like this, link for that is in the description. I came up with this design, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Now, we have been in Algorand for pretty much a year and a half now. Well, pretty much a year and a month now. We got in November when it was at about 23 cents or 36 cents. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but we're very happy with it. And then we started YLDY as soon as that platform went live. It's the very first DeFi platform on Algo. We have been very happy with it, and you'll see those numbers here in just a moment. And then we're also going to be dabbling in a meme coin. I'm not really usually a huge fan of them. I do have a little bit of SHIB. I'm really never going to do a video on it. Just in case, if it ever goes up to like 10 cents, I'm a millionaire. Woo, yay! But there is an ASA that I looked at on Algo that I do want to support any and all projects that are on the Algo blockchain just because of the ease and the use of the platform, and I'll give that a little tease at the end of this as well. But without further ado, let's jump into YLDY. We've already seen the little Easter egg at the beginning, so you guys play around with that. Don't forget to leave a comment with your score, and then let's actually look at the platform as a refresher for those of you that haven't seen some of my older content. Let's jump over to the computer right now. We have been in Yieldly pretty much since day one. When we first got into the platform, we only put in about 750 Algo, and we were building our Yieldly staking a little slower than we wanted to, and we were only getting about an 8%, maybe a little bit less on the return from the Algo staking. And then we realized that the APY was much better for Yieldly, so then we ended up converting everything over into Yieldly. We did have about 130,000 Yieldly staked at one point, but then we withdrew some so that way we could also get into deeper mining and add more to get that level 3 credit that we talked about in previous videos. So right now we are currently sitting at about 96,000 Yieldly that we have staked, and we withdraw our rewards probably every couple of days. So with our 96,000 Yieldly that we have right now, we have 816 available that we can claim and restake, and with the current price of it being 0.2, about 2 cents, just for argument's sake. So we have about 21796. We have $17.78 worth of Yieldly that we can go ahead and restake, and we are currently sitting with 200. So we have $2,108 worth of Yieldly. So let's go ahead and restake that right now. We're gonna go ahead and hit the claim tab right above my head, right there, and then you can see here we've got 816 Yieldly, which is about that $17, and we've got 0.53 Algo. We hit next. It's going to ask us to log into or approve this transaction in our My Algo wallet, which we are going to do right now. And then with it being on the Algo blockchain, this moves pretty quick. And then we are also going to restake it. So why don't we have a sip of beer while we wait? Now we have that finished, and we can go ahead and see that now we can hit the stake button right here. We're going to deposit 100% of our Yieldly, which is 816.44, about $17.78. Going to go ahead and stake that now. It's going to do the same thing. We've already approved it on the My Algo wallet, and boom, we have now restaked our $17.78 worth of Yieldly back in to continue earning and to compound our current investment. A thing you want to keep note there when we were doing that deposit, sometimes this happens, sometimes this doesn't, is the transaction won't go through because I'm on Google Chrome. Excuse me, I had a burp there. I'm on Google Chrome, and we had a pop-up blocker, so during the jump cut, we went through, we canceled the transaction, then we enabled pop-ups on this page, and then everything went through smoothly there, and we are locked and loaded. Give it a nice little, we don't have to refresh, but now we're up to 97,546, which if we redo those numbers, we were at 96,729. Now we are at 546.15 times current price of Yieldly at and now we're at $2,126 worth of Yieldly that we are staking. And lastly, because this is really the first ASA of its kind that I've seen on Algo so far, I want to give a shout out to Kitsune Inu ASA. If you guys want to check it out, link is in the description below. I have myself 1 million of these tokens on my mobile wallet here. They have their white paper and they have an airdrop module. And they are also, we're going to pull up the airdrop module here, and you can go ahead and register here, blah, 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 blah. You can take a look at that for some airdrop tokens. They're going to be doing a lot of airdrops of this token, so it's something you want to get into. There was 10 billion Kitsune were created on inception. More details can be distributed, can be found below. Yada, yada. Go ahead and do your own research and look into it from there, but they currently are available for swapping over here on TinySwap or TinyMan, which I have kind of put myself off from looking at just for a little while. I don't know why, being that this is an actual solid swapping platform, and I'll have you know that you can also swap planet tokens on there, which we'll talk about here in a moment. But for Kitsune Inu, as of right now, one Algo, which is currently at $1.79, will get you about 128,000 worth. So with me having about 9 or a million, I have about $8.50, $8.75, $8.69, $8.65. Oh my God, we're gonna just get to that right number. $8.64.5. Yeah, we'll just say 64.51. Yeah, we're just gonna say we have $8.60 or 8.645, which is $15 worth, which is 1 million tokens that we are hanging on to just to look at the platform and to talk about it from there. So they are over on TinyMan, which also TinyMan has, like I said, you can find planets on here as well. You just go into the search and you put in planet. Boom, right there, and you've got that as well, where one algo, probably have to opt into it. Yeah, one algo right now is about 4.6 planet tokens. So very, very solid, very nifty. And of course, the fees are always really low and the transaction times are instantaneous, because you know that Algo is the coin that is going to put Ethereum and BNB and all that stuff to shame. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me on Telegram, Twitter, or Discord, preferably Discord, followed by Twitter, because I don't really check my Telegram as much as I should. I know there's a few people on there, but you definitely want to subscribe to the channel, because we have a really cool, awesome final unboxing video of a new Helium miner coming next week. I'm going to try for Tuesday, if not definitely Wednesday, and we're going to find a host to put that bad boy up. So we're going to have our network up to 3 Helium miners, and then on top of that, we are looking into another new project very similar to Helium, our little gold shell ASIC, to Planet Watch, to Deeper, all these little at home, not bank breaking miners that, you know, you can hobby mine, you can make good profits on, that you're going to want to get into. So you're going to want to stay tuned. This one I'm excited for. I talked about it last night with a couple of people, and I'm going to be diving more into it and getting more information today before I bring it to you guys. And this is going to be an opportunity that we are going to hit the ground before anyone else. And it's going to be one of those, I told you so, follow my channel. We're going to go to the moon on this one. I'm very excited, and we'll talk about that later. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, all that good stuff. Like the video. I'm Oprius, and we'll see you guys next time.